recording again. I'm going to close movies and TV. I'm going to save my thingy. Tiny Tournament 11. I'm going to close my File Explorer because I don't need it. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to round 2 of... Round 2 of the 11th weekly Tiny Wheels Tournament. The entry list for round 2... Can you shut the fuck up, controller? Okay. The entry list for round 2 is AAB, Brog, Asphalt, and Sofka. Brog has 32 points, Sofka has 20 points, AAB has 18 points, and Asphalt has 17 points. So, also, if you look on the wins leaderboard, all of them have at least 1,000 wins. They are all fucking sweats. Jesus. You all have 1K wins. Y'all are sweating, bro. Blech. Alright. Brog's almost at 2K wins. Like... $1K times 3 minutes equals 3K minutes. No one wants to dedicate that much time except no-lifers! How many time you spent sleeping this week? Fire. I mean, yeah, Brog's just goated. Like, he's the only one who actually kept in touch with the game. How many time you spent sleeping this week? I don't know. I mean, the week just started. It's Sunday. Like, 8 hours. I went to sleep after 12, I went to sleep at 2, and then I woke up at 10. The peak sleeping schedule. Alright, we see AAB in first, but he is alongside the Sofka. Sofka hits the inside wall. Although he goes for an inside line, which ends up securing the lead entry to lap 2. AAB is trailing behind. Sofka, dodging the speed bumps on the ground, is pulling away from AAB. Oh, wait. Do you think I should tell them that this is the start of round 2? Maybe, yeah. Always be ready. No, okay. Asphalt starting in the front row, Brog in the second. With Sofka starting on the very inside in the third row. So Asphalt immediately taking the lead of the race. AB and Sofka are dueling each other for P3, the last point scoring position. See Brog now catching up to Asphalt, going for the inside line. He cannot get the move done immediately. But we see in the hairpin, Brog is now overlapping with Asphalt. But Asphalt still maintains the lead while still inside Brog. He's looking to regain any lost ground from not being ready for race 1. You see Brog takes the lead now. He secures the lead. However, Asphalt is still not giving up on this just yet. He and Brog are still duking it out. We see Sofka now come to form and is now in front battling for first. AAB has been off his form for this pretty much entire race. But Asphalt messes up the chicane. And he's in last now. AAB just had to survive, and that is what he did. AAB comes across the line in third. Also, Brog placed P3 last race, right? I think he did. Brog and Sofka lining up in the front row as we see AAB line up in front of Asphalt. The two police cars in the lead. Brog hits the inside wall in turn 1 and he bounces out of the lead. AAB and Sofka now are fighting for the lead, but Asphalt had an even worse start. Sofka with the lead early on, but Brog recovered very easily from his mistake. See Brog take the lead. Is in front of Sofka, but AAB is still lurking, ready to pounce on any mistakes that these leaders might make. Asphalt is still holding on, although he's not in the points as of right now. There are major gaps in the lead as Asphalt now moves up into third. AAB was slacking, and now he lost the position. It's Brog's lead, and he wins. With Sofka coming in second, and I believe Asphalt coming in third. He gets 1 point on the board. It does not seem like Asphalt's going to be able to keep up his win streak right now. Asphalt has won the past, what, 5-6 tournaments? He's going to lose his streak. Brog seems very likely to win it. The last time he was doing this good in round 2, he lost by like 1 or 2 points. So let's see if he's able to redeem himself. He's in the tip-top of his form, meanwhile everybody else is still rusty from 2 months of barely playing. As we now come into round 4. Asphalt starting in the front row. We see him immediately take the lead. However, AAB is there. Brog starting in the last row. So he does not get that good of a start. Oh, I flew out. Okay, AAB and Asphalt are battling for the lead. Also Sofka. Brog is lurking. He will be there if you mess up. See them come around the corner. Asphalt leads. Sofka and AAB still duking it out, and Brog is still there. See Brog going for an inside line, differing from everybody else, and it actually works. He's actually inside the fight for first now. See everybody taking different lines through there, however they all end up in the same position. Asphalt actually gets cycled to the back, but no. In the double hairpin, he gets back into the lead. Asphalt is still leading. This is a very tight race. Brog goes for his inside line. And he's still there. Sofka is in last. He does not seem that he's going to be scoring any points. So you come across the line. Who won? I don't even know who won. That was an insane race everywhere. Brog, that's me every time, man. That is me every time, Brog. Yeah, but I do believe Sofka is fourth. Alright, here's the leaderboard. I'm curious. Wow, that is insane. Everybody finishing in 2/10 of each other. No, fuck that. 1.5 tenths. That's insane. Check the starting grid. Brog and Asphalt starting in the back row. AAB starting in front of them, and Sofka starting in the optimal spot. You see him take an early lead using his grid position to great advantage. Oh, and Asphalt gets some airtime and hits some barriers. Well, AAB now takes advantage of Sofka sleeping at the wheel. He takes the lead. Asphalt gets more airtime, goes into the wall, and he bounces. This tournament is just not going good for him. We see Brog take the lead after AAB messes up the double hairpin. He must have went deep for a turn. See Brog still leading. You come AAB and Brog both take a very tight line. Oh! What happened to Asphalt and Sofka? They must have flown out. What an absolute misery these two are having. Meanwhile, the fight for first is still active. However, it is not looking good for AAB. It takes a major mistake from Brog in order to lose this race. The final... or the fucking thing. The hump. The road hump. It takes out Brog. AAB wins race 5 of round 2 due to a mistake from Brog. I don't even know who got P3. Or P4, but it just doesn't even matter. That fight for first was insane. Absolutely tragic. I mean, yeah, when you're going for such a risky line like that, you gotta. Like, if you safe the last lap, and you are secured for P2, like, it is just better to do that. AAB in first, Brog in second, Sofka in third, Asphalt in fourth. I'm gonna friend Sofka. Yeah, but we saw how poor that line was. Or how poor Asphalt's first race was. Sofka starting in the last row. Brog in front of him. Asphalt and AAB starting in the front rows. Actually, no. Asphalt started in the front row. AAB behind him. However, AAB takes an early lead, taking the momentum from the 5th race and using it to his most advantage. Brog, he wants revenge for that race. He is pissed. You see AAB maintaining his lead on Brog. Brog is still keeping up. Is he catching him? Oh, AAB goes into the wall! Brog and Sofka, the 2 police cars, overtake him. You see, Asphalt is just not having a good time right now. Yes, Brog leads, but AAB takes his position back from Sofka. And is that a move from Asphalt on Sofka? I do think it is. As they move into the S's now. Brog leads. Asphalt is now in 2nd, recovering from 4th position. And now AAB is trying to get past Asphalt in order to even have hopes that he could win this. But he gets airtime! He's sent into the air! And he's now trying to fight Sofka just for this last point available. Brog is cruising into the sunset as Asphalt just tries to stay alive in 2nd. Sofka and AAB are battling. Brog is guaranteed to win unless he flies out. Same with Asphalt, who's getting P2. But AAB, in these last few corners, can he maintain his position? No, he does not! AAB falls back to 4th in the final corner! AAB falls back to end round 2 and the tournament. We will count the points. However, I believe that Brog just wins. Because he won so many races. Alright. Brog is in 1st, Asphalt in 2nd, Sofka in 3rd, AAB in 4th. Absolute tragedy. That wraps up the tournament. If you guys want to know who won, join the server to check out the 11th tournament notes. Alright. Bye, YouTube.